Hello, this is Rushikesh. Welcome back for learning about the cloud practitioner. Now we are talking about the AWS Lambda function. So first of all, benefits of AWS Lambda. AWS Lambda removes the needs to manage servers, patch operating system or configure infrastructure. It automatically scales based on incoming requests, allowing thousands of executions in parallel without developer interventions. Lambda reduces operational overhead, improves cost efficiency, and enable rapid development. It integrate native with S3 DynamoDB, API Gateway, Event Bridge, and many AWS services. AWS Lambda language supports. AWS Lambda support multiple programming languages including Python, Node.js, Java, Go, .NET, and Ruby. It also allows custom runtimes, enabling developers to run any language supported by Linux through Lambda Runtime API. This flexibility allows teams to choose the best language for their workload while still benefiting from Lambda's fully managed scalable compute engine. For example, serverless thumbnail creation. A common serverless pattern is automatic image thumbnail creation. When a user uploads an image to an S3 bucket, it targets a Lambda function via an S3 event. Lambda process the image, generate a thumbnail to this workflow require no server, scales automatically and is extremely efficient, making it ideal for media application, e-commerce platform and user generated content systems. AWS Lambda pricing example AWS Lambda pricing is based on the number of requests and the compute time consumed. You get 1 million free requests and 4 lakh GB seconds monthly. After that, pricing depends on memory allocation and execution time. Example a 256 MB function running for 1 second cost only function of a cent because lambda scales to zero when inactive organizations save significant cost on workload with unpredictable low traffic. Amazon API Gateway. Amazon API Gateway is a fully managed server service for creating, publishing, securing, and monitoring APIs. It supports REST, HTTP, and WebSockets APIs, enabling communication between clients and serverless backends such as AWS Lambda. API Gateway provides authentications, rate limiting, request validation, co- custom domains, and sketching. It is a core component of serverless applications, enabling scalable API-driven architecture without managing servers. AWS Batch. AWS Batch is a managed batch computing service that run hundred or thousands of batch jobs efficiently across AWS compute infrastructure. It dynamic provision compute based on job requirements and scheduling retreats and job prioritization. AWS batch support containerizing batch jobs using ECS. It deal for a scientific computing simulations, financial analysis, and large scale ETL process. Batch versus Lambda. AWS Lambda is designed for short-lived, event-driven, real-time workloads that require immediate execution. It automatically scales to high consumptions and is built based on execution time. However, Lambda has limitations on runtime duration and payload size. AWS Batch is designed for long-running compute, heavy schedule, and parallel jobs. It provides full control over CPU, memory, and environments. Configuration batch does not have any time limits. Amazon Light Sail. Amazon Light Sail is a simplified compute platform designed for developers and small businesses who need easy virtual servers with predictable pricing. Light Sail bundles compute SSD storage, networking, and a static IP address into an affordable monthly plan. Light Sail support Linux, Windows, VPS, and managed database containers and pre-configured application blueprints like WordPress. It is a deal, small website prototype, dev test environment. Other compute summary. AWS compute service cover every type of workload from fully serverless architecture to full control VMS. EC2 offer customized virtual machines. Lambda provides event driven serverless executions. ECS, AKS, and forgets managed container at scale. AWS Batch automates batch workload light cell, simplified cloud hosting, and Outpost extended AWS compute on premises. Together, AWS compute enable flexibility, scalability. Lambda summary. AWS Lambda is a fully managed serverless compute platform that run code without provisioning servers. It automatically scales based on request, integrates with over 200 AWS services, and changes only for actual execution time. Lambda excels at automations, API buckets, data processing, and microservices. Its benefit includes zero administration, multi-language support, high scalability, and deep AWS integrated making it. Thank you so much for this my video.